I'm Brandon Weigel. I'm, what does it say here? Information Management Analyst. My title keeps changing, so I don't really know what it is from day to day. At Bombardier Aerospace, it's at Downsview. So the facility in Toronto, they have at least 4 facilities, one in Wichita, Kansas, one here, one in Montreal, one in Belfast, which is one of the problems that I have to deal with there. So I'm an LIS student. I found the job through the iSchool website. It was one of many jobs that I applied to, one of many jobs many people applied to. This one, I and just about everyone else found a little intimidating because the description that they gave was both really vague and really difficult. They required web design experience, database management, programming, and all this other stuff that very few people in the program have, that I don't really have either, but I decided to go anyway and apply. For the description, it's not like, there's no real official job description, which is very good for me because it means I got to make it up myself. I'm in the library stream, as I said. This is more of a knowledge management thing. Basically, they decided they needed a job like mine because Bombardier, much like many other companies in tight budget times, decided to cut out all of their libraries. And then a couple of years later, they realized that that might not have been such a good idea because their engineers have a really hard time now finding information, any of the company information. You have millions of documents and nobody knows where to go to get them. So my job here was basically, it was almost like an academic study of the company. I went in, I surveyed the employees, I did a lot of interviews, I did a lot of analysis, and I came up with many recommendations, some of which are in the process of being implemented. Other things included interviewing vendors of software and just doing a lot of negotiating with higher level management people, trying to convince them that knowledge management was something that needs to happen at this company. This was meant to be a summer job, but I'm still working there now just once a week because there's nobody at the company full-time doing any information-related stuff at all, which is, again, one of the issues. I can't really go into it very much because there's a confidentiality agreement there. But it's actually similar to many companies in, I guess, what they call the information age. Lots and lots of information generated, but it's not well organized, and people don't really have procedures on storing it and accessing it. So my job is partly to come up with policies and things to help them figure it out. Big challenge, though. I'm working in one department. Solutions have to come from the whole company, so the biggest thing is to get buy-in from the high-level management. In getting this job, as I said, the posting said it required a lot of programming and technical knowledge, which I didn't have, which made me kind of not want to go to the interview in the first place. But basically the reason that I got the job was in the interview, I listened to what they said, or what they said the problem was, and I basically told them what their requirements should be, what I thought the job description should be, and they agreed with me and took me on. So some advice I'd give there is just don't be afraid of job requirements. Often, they might not actually be what they need. In situations like this, like a knowledge management, where companies don't really know what they want, don't really know what they need, it's good to just go ahead and tell them. Yes, for valuable courses, a few of the things that I picked up in the core courses, just in terms of understanding information theory, have helped. Nothing library related because this wasn't a library related job.